Welcome back to the world's most dangerous podcast, Not So Common NSC.
NSC.
Ain't heard that shit in a minute.
Yeah, man.
What's good with you, bro?
Man, another day in the life, baby.
Already, man.
How you feeling?
Man, I'm tired of shit, bro. Been rushing all fucking, week. I don't know. Past this whole year, I feel like I've been rushing, dog.
Yeah.
Like, everything, there's no time.
We only in the second month.
I know. That's the bad part. It's like, man, I can't, when I'm at work, time go by slow. But once I get off, it's like it fly by.
Oh, yeah. Always. Always, G.
Yeah, man. Once I get like a schedule, like, I think it's just, man, I don't know. Maybe I'm just get tired of working, bro.
That's
I need to hit this damn lottery.
You know what I mean? Something got to shake, right?
Yeah.
So my homie, I seen, shout out my dog LC out in Cali. We live in Vegas now, but he's from Cali. He had put on his Facebook. He's like, I'll take someone who is more determined than someone who manifests. You know what I mean? Like the people who talk about like manifest destiny.
Yeah.
You take somebody who's just determined.
What's the difference?
Well, determined, you do it yourself. You know what I mean? You consistent.
Uh-huh.
You do what it takes to put that work in and make you so tired. You know what I mean? But when you manifest, you believe that this is going to happen regardless if you get up and go get it.
So that's good. That's good. That's funny because I had this conversation like a couple weeks ago with someone, and we were talking about it's a documentary called The Secret.
Yeah,
it's all about manifesting. But I was talking to my friend, and he was like all for it, like motivated and all that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's a half truth because when you're trying to believe and manifest something, they didn't tell you that. All they're telling you is like, oh, if I wish it and I want it, I can get it. But no, that's half the thing. You can't just wish nothing. You got to actually do the work.
Yeah, I do believe that you got to have, the first thing you got to have is, the thought. The thought is what starts it off.
Mm-hmm.
But after the thought part, you know what I mean? It's the work. You know what I mean? It's what you put in. That like just hoping they come to me. You know what I mean? Like all you musicians, you can't get signed without recording.
Man, bro.
You can write the fire songs.
Yeah. Dude, like I was what the fuck? Man, I was last night, right?
Yeah.
I was at my cousin put on a show. He was at this place called 1810.
Yeah. That's right down there.
In Spring Branch.
Yeah.
So it was about 4 acts. And he was last. And I thought all the acts was good. Like they had this guitar band, like they were good. Some brothers out there just murdering the guitar.
I love that place too, like the back patio.
Yeah.
And that stage is dope as shit.
Bruh.
I performed that before. Shout out 1810, yeah.
My cousin, when that nigga performed, I never seen people like just go crazy like that before. Like my man put on a show, like his mama was in the audience, my sister, my aunt, his sister, his girl, like everybody, like we were all in the audience, but everybody just rushed up to the stage and was like going crazy.
They show a lot of love in 1810. And it's not the type of place you think that like black people would get a lot of love from.
They had a mixed crowd.
It's like an Irish bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a super dope vibe in there. And shout out to Zed, because I was just telling you before we even started this, how like talented your cousin was.
Now, like you said, he had the thing, the voice changer, and that man used that. He went to the bass. Y'all just put on a fucking show.
Yeah,
and
he's an artist, man.
I had to go to work, and I'm still there. Like, after 12 o'clock, I'm like, man, I got to go to work, but I'm staying for this show.
Still young, bro. Fuck it. Fuck it, man. I still don't go to sleep till like 4, 5 in the morning, man.
That was, but that was the case of just hard work, because we saw the finished product. The finished product looked like, oh, man, I'd love to do that. I wish I could do that.
It was a show.
But we didn't see the behind the scenes of him doing that shit every day, get his cadence out with the band members.
Right.
What move am I gonna do? I gotta talk while I'm playing.
Yeah, the rehearsal part.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
How many hours and hours a day did he get that down?
And, I mean, that's the difference between an artist and like a rapper or a singer. You know what I mean? Like artists, they work on stuff behind the scenes when no one's looking.
Right.
They care so much about that performance that they're like practicing that performance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just and it's not hard work because it's what they really want to do. You know what I mean? Now it may get frustrating at times, the consistency, but the want to be consistent is always there. Like I wish I was as active in exercise as I am with like writing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fuck, I write, B. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be writing when this shit's over.
That pen, bro.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do. Exercise that pen, or write down what workouts you want to do.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man,
drop that bitch down.
It's crazy how I was just. I mean, and then the group, it was some brothers in there. It was like an Asian dude, and 2 black dudes, and then a white dude on drums. Mm-hmm. And then how amazing they were, and I'm just like the hours that they put in there was just they were flawless.
Yeah. And
I'm like, man, it's just. It's like a blueprint of what you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
as far as just like
when I performed there, I definitely left inspired because there's this older white dude who had his long beard. Man, he sits his guitar in between his legs and sits in the chair, and he fucking performs, bro. Like it's amazing, bro. And we ain't talking about it's not like a fucking it's not a fucking what you call it. It's not a cello.
The cello, okay, yeah.
It's an actual guitar and how he plays it and stuff. I like the passion, the rawness of his voice, man. Yeah, I fuck with. Shout out 1810, man.
Yeah, I guess the dude. Is there a black dude that owns it? Like dude dress, you know?
No, I know there's
they was shouting out a dude for his birthday, and I thought he put everything together.
Yeah, he might have been a promoter for it.
Might have been just a promoter.
Yeah, but it's definitely white owned. Like there's always like white waitresses and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to the people that be on the patio cooking, man.
Oh yeah, no, that was going hard back there.
Yeah, like people really like pull up to the back part just to order food and go. You know what I mean? Like, yo, shout out 1810, man.
You got any performances coming up?
Oh, man, I just got back in town, baby. So we're going to see what it is, you know what I mean? See what it do. You can always follow me at Q, that's C-U-E, not the letter Q, C-U-E, _the_songwriter on Instagram. See what it is, what it was, and what it will be. Damn, it feel good to be back, man.
Yeah,
not so common NSC.
I swear to God, it's been a struggle.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. But it's cool though, man. I love doing this shit.
Struggles will make a man.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
But man, let's get into it, man. I want to talk about I don't know if you've been paying attention. I literally been working your ass off and shit, but
it
had to do with the Memphis police officers that killed that dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about it was a dude named Jason Witlocks, and he was saying that this is caused by single black mothers.
Yo, I did see that.
Did you see that?
Old boy that came on the news. Yo, yeah, I thought he was highly, highly ignorant. You know what I mean? Like, that was my personal opinion.
Yeah, because I've known, so I'm not saying that what he said doesn't exist. I'm sure it does exist. But what I'm saying is
your small contribute a piece.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean just because you saw a sample size of single mothers who raising kids or boys, and then that's how they are, don't mean that goes around the board.
Right, 100 though. 100 though. Like there's a lot of things that come within trauma. You know what I mean? Like one thing may happen, but there may be 7 other things that happen that makes you just as affected. You know what I mean?
Of course. So different things that has nothing
for
to
him
do
to put
with
that big situation inside a small little box is very ignorant in my opinion.
Yeah, that's just like me saying, like, if you ask me about single mothers raising young black men, I've seen the opposite. I've seen guys who grew up with single moms and made away from themselves.
Hell yeah.
That were better fathers to their kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think a lot of people that I've seen, a lot of self-made men that I know come from single mother households.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they don't want that. They know what it's like.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Especially your mom was a go-getter, you know what I mean?
Your mom's a go-getter, yeah.
And she talked to you and she explained to you, like, why she's working so hard, you know what I mean? Like, those type of moms that tell you, this, I'm doing this for you, for us, to live a better life, you know what I mean? That just instills some different type of shit in you, man.
Right.
Like, you view women different, you know what I mean? Like, the woman you choose to walk this fucking road with gonna be similar to that, you know what I mean? Because that's what you look for, like, in a woman.
Yeah,
so
all that. You know, the police chief is a black woman and all that. I mean, nobody brings up the fact
shit on that lady, boy.
And nobody brings up the fact that how fast she got everybody arrested, and nobody else does that.
Nobody.
She went after everybody all fast.
I do want to say this though. I would hope that every police department in this country takes that same method.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's keep it real. The next time it happens, like we can say,
unfortunately,
we can say we hope it doesn't happen, but realistically, going off the history we've been shown,
right,
it's probably gonna happen again.
It's never like if it was gonna stop After George Floyd stopped. You know, if that didn't wake everybody up, then, you know, nothing will.
But you knew it wasn't going to stop because people were on the side of cops. You know what I mean? Like, whenever there's a situation and there's a group saying this and a group saying the opposite, you know that when that situation dies down, nothing's going to change.
Nah, it's and then the fucked up part about everything is that they're all black, right?
Yeah.
And
that's why that video came out so quick.
That's why it came out so quick. They wanted everybody to know because the media wants to paint a picture that, oh, it's black on black. So now it means something when all of us, the whole time we were saying cops. We never said black, white, we were saying cops.
But you can't blame the media. You got to blame the police department putting that shit out so quick. Because if the police department don't want that shit to go out, it's not going out till when it go out.
That's true as well.
You know what I mean?
That's
like the media do what they do when they get their hands on it. But before they get their hands on it, the police never dropped a mixtape that quick.
They dropped it like it was a movie premiere.
Come on, man.
They wanted you to see
that shit was a new
5 black
movie.
cops killing a black dude.
Well, they wanted you to know it wasn't white.
Yeah.
Like, because a black dude getting beat up by any police officer is bad.
Yeah.
But a black dude getting beat up by white cops is ordinary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
And people got a problem with that ordinary shit. It shouldn't be common.
No.
Yeah.
And that was I saw a couple seconds of it. I couldn't even watch that whole shit, man.
Yeah. I watched the whole thing, like, and I saw the angles and stuff they were showing, man. It was just like, damn, like you tell somebody to get on the ground, but
they're already on the ground. Yeah.
He on the ground, player.
Pepper spraying this man on the ground.
Come on, man. Hands tied behind his back.
What hand?
Come on,
where are you going?
Punching that man in his face.
You got 5 people with 150-pound man.
Yeah.
And they can't do nothing.
Man, when them people ran up on me in BR and from my own crib, from my own apartment, and it was like, yo, let us get in. I threw my key, and I took off running, man. Well, I wrestled with 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I got up, I took off running, G. Like, that's just natural response. Like, when you feel threatened by the police, like, if you stand there and fight, you're going to get fucked up and you're going to jail. Run away and try to call somebody and let somebody know what's going on.
And let's be honest, that's survival for us.
Yeah.
That's a survival method for us.
I don't want, when I say, I used to say in the streets, like, I'm not going to let nobody make my mama cry.
Yeah.
That was everywhere. You know what I mean? Yeah. It wasn't just like in the hood doing shit. That was like everywhere I went, to the mall. If somebody came at me crooked, I'm not going to let you make my mama cry.
Right.
And it's the same thing with the police. That's why it's yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because I just don't want you to make my mama cry.
And that's crazy that we have to feel that way about the people who's supposed to serve and protect.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Serve and protect. Like, we had an honest conversation with a police officer. Like, serve and protect is not like the number one thing going on here.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Man.
Not at all. Not at all. It's terrorized. It's and not all of them, of course, but
yeah.
It's like, here's the thing. Everybody says, you know, as a man, why they have to do that to another man? But when they put on these badges and these uniforms, they don't see themselves as human beings. They see themselves as above.
Yeah, they're a gang, bro. Like let's just call it what it is. Like the police are the biggest gang. Like no street gang can ever beat the police.
No, they're looking out for each other.
Ever. You can never beat the police, because the police can call other police from all over the place.
Right.
Besides our military, the police are the next biggest thing, B.
Man, I just read also they fired this white dude that was in there because he was giving false statements on how the procedures and shit was supposed to work, and he was lying, and they caught him lying.
Yeah, because you can see it in the video.
Yeah.
you can clearly
see what's going on in the video. Yeah.
Come on, man.
So yeah, they're going after,
yeah, and police got heavy weapons, G. Like, if the cops want to come in your shit, they coming in. Like tanks. Like they coming, G. Like, heavy weapons, man.
And this was this is a special, like, forces unit. This is a special unit.
Yeah.
Like, if a special unit, if they're going after a certain thing, like, why they, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and I still haven't heard this dude's like a big dope deal or something. You know what I mean? Like, why is special forces even involved with him?
And nothing is on tape. They said this dude was driving recklessly. Nothing was proved.
You don't see no part of it.
You can't see it. And plus, let's say if he was driving recklessly. All that for recklessly?
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Like, did you get nervous? Like, did he cut you off and you swerved and thought you was going to die for a second, so you hyped up, officer?
Yeah.
And even then, there ain't no excuse to go that goddamn far.
And they were saying that
Come on, man.
officers were covering up their cameras too, and then like saying get on the ground. They were trying to lie, have a story already made.
Yeah, one camera didn't do that though.
Yeah. One camera caught that shit.
When hop out the car.
Yeah,
like pulled them out. It made no sense. He was just like, yo, you know, like I don't think he could done more than he was doing in the very beginning to like protect his life.
And now he's trying. You see him trying to run. Of course, now he's trying to get the fuck away.
Look at the shit got going on.
Yeah, now he's trying to get away. Like he has to get away.
Right. And fight or flight.
And then
there's 4 or 5 of y'all.
Yes.
It's time to flight, player.
Yes, and then his house was so close.
Come on, man.
He could see his house.
He's calling his mama.
Calling his mother. That's
Come on, man. I mean, like reality is reality, and people don't want to deal with reality. And reality is there is a problem. There's a situation going on in our country that is a problem.
Yes.
Like it's not a bad thing to say that. You know what I mean? Like who else are you supposed to tell besides the people who run your country that there is a problem? Like if I went to tell my closest friend, yeah, I'm telling another person, but they're not the person who can fix the problem.
Right.
And people have a problem when you tell them the problem when they're in charge of fixing the problem.
Yeah. Because in their mind, they ain't got a problem.
They don't live like that. They don't live like that. Even if there was a calamity in black neighborhoods, right, and it gets really bad, hundreds of people die, it'll be on the news, but it wouldn't affect the people who control that area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so those people don't feel that pain. Those people don't feel that worry. You know what I mean? Like, it's a difference when you get pulled over by the police and you get that feeling in your stomach.
We all do.
You know what I mean?
We all do it.
But the crazy part, there's people out there who never get that feeling, bro.
We don't even gotta get pulled over, bro. They could just be driving by.
Drive behind you, like on side you.
Now we looking around,
and you ain't doing shit wrong. Clean as a motherfucker, just like goddamn. Cause man, look at here, man. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of people. I don't know the percentage of it, but I feel like a lot of people lose their job because of the police, because they get taken to jail for things that fuck up somebody's life, man. If somebody can prove that they work. If they can pull up their pay stub from the week before you got pulled over and show that, hey, I'm working.
Yeah.
Let's set up a date for that person to come to court if they're not a violent person. If it's not a violent thing or a huge amount of substance, let's set up a date and we'll give you the opportunity to come to court. Now, if you don't come to court on that date, we got your address.
Right.
Like, we'll come get you. But give that person a chance to get their shit lined up before you make them just lose their job, because how they going to pay you?
Man, it's a lot more than that too. It's like, okay, so let's just say people struggle, right? Everybody's job ain't making that much, and that's what you get. What you can get.
Hell yeah.
You get a ticket. Sometimes you can't afford insurance or this and that, and they will fine you so much money. Yeah. To where it's like, if I couldn't afford this, how can I afford this?
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they do the dumbest thing to keep you behind, and and nobody gives a shit.
Right.
That's. You struggle, we're gonna keep making you struggle.
You know, it's not even that they're trying to make you struggle. They just don't care that you're struggling.
They just don't care that you're struggling. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. They just don't care that you're struggling.
Because if you're doing well, you'll still get the same penalties. You still got to pay that money. But it doesn't matter if you're struggling. No one cares about your struggle. No one cares about your story until you become somebody. Ain't that crazy?
And that's that's true. They don't care about the story until you.
Fuck no. Look at Tweet. Look at Tweet. She was homeless.
Yeah.
Singing on the streets, homeless as a motherfucker. And like she looked like a homeless person. Yeah. We're not saying that she found like she looked like going through real homeless life.
Yeah.
Nobody gave a fuck about her story till she got famous. That's when everybody cared.
And here's the thing: with so many people homeless out there that we could care about their story and help them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we don't do that.
No.
Hey, you made it out. Now we give a shit about
Straight
you.
up. It's coming though. It's coming. It's gonna be called Conversation with the Homeless. Check me out. Watch, man. I've been thinking about that for a very long time because, it's all about, to me, life is about decisions. I preach that to my little boy all the time, man.
Yeah.
Like life is about decisions. Like your life is going to be a trail of decisions. Now, how good were you at making them motherfuckers? It's going to be your story.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, you're right. It's like we all got this time.
Yep.
And it's like, it's not about the time, it's about the choices within that time.
Hell yeah.
You know? So I feel you on that, bro.
Know what I mean?
Feel you on that.
Hey, I got a topic for you.
What's that?
I couldn't wait to get back so we can talk about this. I've been hearing this shit like on radio stations and everything. Yeah, I listen to the radio still, man, in the morning. You know what I mean? Turn the radio on, listen to some shit. They had this topic, man. And this topic just blew my fucking mind because it was just. And I wish we had a lady here to get her perspective on it, but we'll see if we can work that out for another show. When dating someone, should the male be expected to pay for the whole damn thing? Just because he's the one that said, "Hey, let's go on a date."
Every time, or just like the first date?
I mean, I think the first date sets the tone of a relationship in general. But if two people agree, because what it is, right? Like somebody can ask you out, but you still have to say yes.
Yeah.
So it's like if two people agree to do something together.
Yeah.
The very first, I don't know shit about you. Like we met for a second, we talked, and, you know, we agreed to go on a date. You know what I mean? Like we talked on the phone a couple of times, whatever. And now we're going on a date. Is the man expected to pay? And if he is expected to pay, if he doesn't do so, is it okay to risk losing the good man because you feel he should pay?
I feel like you should never, no matter man or woman, you should never go out unless you got money too.
Right.
Like if you got the money to handle yourself that night, no matter who pays, just in case whatever happens, be there to pay for your own stuff. But as for me, if I ask a girl out, I'm gonna pay that first thing. You know, that's just me.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think there's any requirement. I feel like whoever asks first, to be able to pay.
Do you have the conversation when you, like when you're on the phone, when you're making the date? Like should part of the conversation be like, we'll go half on it, or should it be like, I'll pay for it, I got it? Or would she go out with you if you didn't pay for the whole date?
I've been on dates where girls are like, you know, we can go half, or I'll pay for this or whatever. I done been on shit like that, and I'm like, nah, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Right. But shiver.
Yeah. But I done been to where, and then she would still pay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've been on both ends of that situation.
Mm-hmm.
So where like she paid and did not pay. You know?
All right. So let me change the question then. How do you feel about a woman who feels like you should pay? Be like,
get the fuck out of here.
Like, if you don't pay, the date don't happen. Like she like,
believe it. Yeah, okay, it won't happen. It won't happen. All right, you ain't the only female.
Straight up. I mean, I think it says a lot, man. Like, as far as myself, when it comes to like dating, I didn't do too much of that. You know what I mean? So I ain't got the most experience with that type of shit. But when I did do it, you know what I mean? When I did fall into that square life, I feel like it was expected of me to pay, even though she herself probably isn't that type of woman. I feel like society has made it like, well, it's my expectation because we're going out that I have to pay.
Yeah, I mean, these days and times, like everybody working, everybody got bills. Yeah. If you ask somebody out, if a girl asks a man out, yeah, she can pay too. She don't have to pay.
But does a woman ask a man out though? Have you ever been asked out by a woman?
Yeah.
And
it wasn't nothing like, it's more like, you know, hey, let's go, let's do this. It's like one at a time. You want to do this? You want to do this? Yeah. And it's like a date, but it ain't like, I don't know. But we would either go half or she paid, you know?
Yeah.
So if she reaching in her purse to pay, and I know this chick, if I know her, like ain't nobody I just met, but I know her, but we just now going on a date, and I know she got money, like I know she could pay.
All right.
But I might still be like, nah, I got you. You know?
Right, because it makes you feel like that she's gonna acknowledge the fact that you're doing that and like you more.
Yeah. Well, man, maybe that's it.
It is, bro. It's like it's the society part that, like, the crazy part is every decision that we make for ourselves has been formulated before we was even here at some point in time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
it's been influenced by.
Yeah, and it's been passed down and hand down. You know, and it's been tweaked and molded different ways.
But I know let's just say if y'all been together, if y'all together now, you better come out your wallet. You know what I'm saying? Come out your purse.
Oh, yeah.
On some dates, you know what I'm
we
saying?
in a relationship, that's a whole different ball deal. You know what I mean?
First dates, I don't mind paying first dates. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It just, and then I'm not going to go anywhere I can afford anyway. So it's like, it ain't like we're going to go to like the most expensive restaurant. Just nah, we go somewhere.
Yeah,
I got the money, or we gonna wait 2 weeks until we go.
Yeah, let me tell you, the chick I fell for, right? The chick I fell for, you heard me? When I got to this square shit, because I'm used to being chosen. You know what I mean? Like, I'm used to being a decision someone makes.
Yeah.
To like to move a different way in their life. You know what I mean? And when I became square, started doing square things, working square jobs, and I fell upon a square person.
Yeah.
And the first date we went on, right? I had to go to my uncle's house. Shout out Babalu. He came through this time, and he gave me $20.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get paid till like I think 2 days from then, but she was available that day. We went to Popeyes on a Tuesday. Got some specials. And it was cool as fuck. Like, and she wasn't tripping, you know what I mean? She was with me when I went by my uncle to pick the money up. I told her exactly what was going down.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I work. I just ain't got I ain't got paid yet. You know what I mean? So, but you free, so let's make this happen.
I mean, she liked you from the beginning. You know she knew what it was from the beginning.
And that's that type of woman, you heard me? Like, that's just, I don't know. To me, that's some special shit. I don't know how many men would feel that way.
Yeah,
but, you know, on the very first date, we chopped it on the phone a couple of times, you know what I mean? But you know, you tell I'm real from jump. I ain't gonna.
And then he waited till Tuesday too.
Yeah, you got that right.
Special
that's perfect. Perfect. I'm available on Tuesday. No problem.
Yeah. Popeyes it is.
Straight up.
Hey, I feel that.
It was delicious.
You know that chicken from Popeyes.
Yeah, and she ain't get no miles. She got spicy. You hear me? You know what I mean? Like let's rock. We ain't got to separate the box at home. You get a 10-piece. You gotta get 5 miles. 5.
Yeah.
Nah. Everything's spicy in the crib. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. But damn, I like that though. I mean,
no.
And then she knew it, you know, and then she liked it still.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Continue to fuck with a real one, you hear me? Like, I think a lot of things are just delivery. Like, I feel a lot of guys feel like they can't say something because they don't know how to say it. You know what I mean? Like, how you deliver something matters. You know what I mean? If you keep it open and honest, then she'll expect you to be open and honest. And that's what you really want.
You have to be always open and honest.
That's what you really want, man.
She can't never say you lied. One thing, you can call me a lot of shit, but a liar you can't call.
Straight up.
So, yeah, man.
Wrong number.
And I ain't been on a first date in a minute. Like, I done met chicks.
Yeah.
While I'm already out.
Yeah.
But as a first date, it's been a minute, bro.
Do you buy drinks when y'all get in that world?
Yeah.
That's real. Like, I buy group drinks. I don't really buy, like, an individual drink.
What you mean group drinks?
Like, if we all, like, around hanging out, then I'll buy drinks for, you know.
Let's say if you out with a beer, like, let's get a bucket.
Yeah, you know,
something like that.
I'll buy a round.
Yeah.
Whatever everybody's drinking, you know what I mean? Like, I'll buy a round of that. But as far as, like, meet somebody and be like, hey, let me buy you a drink, I never done that too much, man. I'm not saying something wrong with doing that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, you putting your bait in the water, however you do it. I just ain't really been that type of person, you know what I mean? Like, once again, I've been chosen. Like, I ain't bragging or boasting, but it just is what it is.
Yeah.
It was a lifestyle. You know what I mean?
But nah, once I'm hanging out at the bar or something like that, and I meet a chick, you know, and then, you know what I'm saying, from there, either we're going to fuck or not.
God damn.
That's what I'm saying. So I ain't been on, it's been a minute since I've been on a first date.
Yeah. So. All the bad ones, like in my history, you know what I mean, that I've got with at that point in time, it was because I wasn't trying to fuck. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the cool, I guess, I'm going to call it, the cool thing about a different type of lifestyle is you don't give a fuck about vagina, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't bother you, doesn't move you. You make no decisions off of vagina.
Yeah.
And that's why squares and, like, that lane's that lane. You know what I mean? So I could never be influenced by that.
Yeah.
Like so buying you a drink to hopefully, you know what I mean, make you like me more, I don't even think about doing.
Yeah.
Cause I don't give a fuck about your pussy. Like not to, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that most of the time, but then there's sometimes I'm like, man, I gotta smash.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the time I'm the same way. Like, especially now in my older years, like, I'm like that. In my young years, it was kind of like a mix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't too ran by it, but at the same time, every once in a while, I'm ran by that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I can keep talking about that lifestyle. But vaginas will get you into it. You know what I mean? Because you have this ability to smash a lot. And by having that ability, once you learn to control your dick, which I think a lot of niggas need to learn, man, control your dick. I go for everybody. In that lane, squares, whoever. Control your dick, man. Like, control it. Like, a lot of cats in jail right now because their lady cheated on them. You know what I mean? a lot of cats be more than you think are in jail and repeatedly go to jail behind their old ladies.
Yeah. Man,
keep your hands off them women, man.
So I'm going to Vegas for my birthday, right?
Yeah, I heard about that. Countdown.
Hell yeah. But here's the thing, like, everybody want to go to Vegas to, you always, it's a party town, right? Gambling, but it's so different because with my friends, like, it's always like, oh, let's you trying to smash something. And I'm like, yeah, that's a part of it, but I like to experience shit too.
Right, like do shit while in Vegas.
Like do shit in Vegas.
Not just walk the fucking strip.
Is that all? Like, to me, it's like I don't think about that because I feel like, yeah, that's automatic. That's automatic shit. Like, yeah, I'm trying to meet somebody, this and that.
Right.
But if you can't think of nothing else to like besides that, then something wrong with you, bro.
Straight up. And not to mention, like, if you got bread, be like, it's Vegas. Like, you can literally guarantee yourself some pussy in Vegas.
That's what I'm saying. It's everywhere.
You know what I mean? Like, you can guarantee this. You know what I mean? Like, if it's not free, you can pay for it. You know what I mean? Whatever. Like,
that's
whatever.
True.
You can guarantee yourself that. So why not enjoy? There's 24 hours in the day. Like, what the fuck? You're not fucking for 24 hours.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
it just made me realize, like, they don't have anything else on their minds. Like, their mind is just straight blank and this, that. You know what I'm saying? They
buy tickets to some shit. You know what I mean? Like to whatever the fuck. So magic shows are amazing, bro. I don't think people understand how, like, dope. Like, I was on a cruise and they had a magic show and I was like, oh, fuck, magic show. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It really is.
Like, I'm down for that, like, shows and going to see this, going to see that. And I'm like, man, when I go, I'm probably by myself most of the time. Because all they worried about is drinking and fucking.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
some gambling in between.
And some gambling in between. And I'm like, bro, that's 2 days I'm gonna be out there.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy though? That's the general person that goes to Vegas though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But luckily I'm such a person who I can do whatever by myself and don't give a shit. Like, all right, y'all wanna go here? I'm going here. Fuck it.
Yeah, only you can write your book.
Only,
you know what I mean? Like, can't depend on nobody else to write your book.
That's facts.
Fucking right. If every chapter is just you, hey, at least you got a book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's going to be a short-ass book saying, fuck on one page, sleep. Sleep.
Like, I ain't trying. That's, I'm like, man, I'm going to get a hotel to myself. Not no Airbnb. I'm trying to move when I move. And then
right.
Ain't wasting time.
Just like that. Oh, it feels good to be back, man.
Hell yeah.
God damn. NSC. You know,
man, we had a nice little topic last time about you know what I'm saying, about Vegas. You know what I'm saying? About this my friend who's a teacher and she went out there to speak at a conference, but she ended up getting into, they had a G League All-Star game there, like a Winter Classic, and she was able to talk her way into that bitch.
That's dope. Well, it's one thing you can do in Vegas. For sure. And
it's a private thing. They don't allow people in there, but she ended up just getting in there. I'm like, damn, dog, I gotta find some shit to get into Vegas.
The parts I love about Vegas is why I don't go to Vegas no more. I used to be in Vegas running the gunny, living in California, like Vegas was a spot. Take that trip, go get that bread, come back, whatever. Like Vegas, Arizona, and like since I was in like the Orange County area and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, so San Diego and Mexico was over there too. Like, I'll never go get money in Mexico though. Like, that's a fool's area. You setting yourself up to get robbed by the police.
I heard about. I had some friends that had some experience about getting hustled by the cop.
Put your money in your sock, G. You go to Vegas, get some cash, put your money in your sock. Put a little bit in your pocket so the police can take it from you.
Yeah.
You don't want them to feel like they ain't got nothing from you. Then they're going to start searching everything.
Yep.
Put 100 in your pocket. You know what I mean? Like, everybody have 100 in their pocket. Police come up, $400, $500, and then let you go, and you get to go. You keep the rest of your shit.
Yeah. I had a friend that he said he was going to take one of his partners to jail. He was like, yeah, we're going to take him to jail for some weed or for $300. He stays here.
Right.
Just corrupt motherfuckers, and it's not that they want to be corrupt. They have no choice because their government is being broken down. Like they're not getting paid anything.
Yeah, they getting fucked over too.
Pesos ain't worth shit.
They getting fucked over too, G. So it's like if I'm getting fucked over, if I'm getting fucked, if the people who run my company is getting fucked over, then my boss is getting fucked over, then I'm getting fucked over. Like, just not to feel like the bottom motherfucker, you gotta fuck over somebody else. Like, what sense of power do you have in your life?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they feel like if they how they gonna trust their fellow cop? Like, hold on, we doing all this, why you not doing this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can I trust you now?
Right, because you don't want to get no money. That's real. That's real. You can't be in the streets and have people around you who don't want to do the same things you do. Because when it's time to go, it's time to go.
Like I used to do security with this old cop.
Yeah.
And he was like, if you was out there with them, you need to have a pillow in your car, in your patrol car, because if you didn't, now you're doing too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You better go find somewhere to go to sleep. Yeah, he would tell me that shit.
Real.
Like they don't want no over the top cops.
Yeah.
And I wish that was all right for everybody. Don't be over the top cops.
Shit, man. I feel like cops, like, you know, like, I'm a regular person, you hear me? And I feel like my life's a movie. You know what I mean? So I can't even imagine what it is to be somebody who joins up for our service and go in the military and go fight a war.
Right.
You know what I mean? To envision your movie is a different type of movie.
Yeah.
And the same thing for being a cop. You know what I mean? Like, you feel like your life's a movie already. Then you become a police officer. Now you know what could happen by being a cop, because being a cop is dangerous. You're always putting yourself in the way of danger. You know what I mean? Now, how you respond is on you, but the situation is made for you to be in some random shit.
Yeah.
So that's probably a hell of a movie, B. Like you probably like. I think a lot of people in that movie are paranoid as fuck.
Of course, because I mean death is real.
Yeah,
you can die out there.
Sure the fuck could.
One crazy motherfucker can do it.
Right. But I think a lot of it comes because, like, a lot of danger happens because people are scared of the situation. And that goes on both sides. Police are scared to arrive at a hostile situation. Yeah. And the people are even more scared because of the police arriving.
Yeah. And that's why they got to learn how to de-escalate the situation.
Right.
Get the fuck out of there.
Has to.
You know?
Bring an old white woman with glasses to every situation and let her talk. All right, like, and just call her a social worker.
Yeah.
Minorities listen to social workers.
Yeah.
Because social workers can take your kids and all type of shit. I'm not saying it's gonna fix everything, but I'm pretty sure it'd be a lot less deaths going on if we had people who knew how to come out and talk to people when they're fucking hostile.
Mm.
Like police officers aren't therapists and shit like that. You know what I mean?
No.
Like they're not worried about calming you down. They're worried about stopping you.
And that's it. It's stopping. It's
Stop
not
the
about
situation.
Anything else.
Right. Just
by any means necessary.
By any fucking means necessary. That's what the fucking cop cars should say instead of protect and serve.
Yeah.
Even though some cop cars don't even say protect and serve no more, G.
Damn.
True story, peep them out.
No shit.
Telling you, man. Telling you. Should say by any means we gonna stop your ass. That's what it is.
They just say what? Law enforcement.
Right. And because once it's stopped, they feel safe. And I can understand that. I can understand the thinking of that. But the results that come from you doing that is the problem.
Yeah.
Now, if the results was different from you doing that, just stop it by all means, and people still living.
Yeah, okay. But that's one of those things. It's like you actually have to know what you're getting yourself into by becoming a cop.
Yeah.
You know how dangerous it is. So you got to, they need to teach them how to recognize a threat versus non-threat.
Right.
And recognize that you don't need 40 cops on one person.
Yeah.
You know?
And realize that crime happens everywhere.
It happens everywhere.
Because there's neighborhoods that a cop car never drives through. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
hell yeah.
They never hear sirens because cop cars don't come through that. Like, you have to be called in to go there. You're not casing there. You're not walking around there. You're not doing any type of police work, what the fuck soever, in that area.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're pretty rich neighborhoods.
Yeah, and you got 100 motherfucking cops going down.
Yeah.
You see cop cars on side each other in neighborhoods. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's crazy, man.
My job, you see cop cars. I'm like, if all y'all here, who's stopping crime right now?
Straight up. Straight up.
Bro. It's
come on, man. You can tell me anything, but I'm gonna see what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Anybody can talk that good shit. Yeah, I can see. My eyes are open.
I'm just trying to. Hopefully, the next time won't be me. You know, and that's a real thing, and it's funny, cause I've met white people who have actually told me that they never got a police talk.
Yeah.
Do this to the cops. Do this when the cops come. They never get that.
Yo, I know a lot of poor white people that's never gotten that talk.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
yes, and they told me to my face, like, no, I never had that talk.
Right. I think, once again, like I say poor white people because those white people, like, have more in common with us as black people, right? But even still, they have a leg up.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of poor white people who don't give a fuck if a cop run up on them.
Yeah.
Don't give a shit. You would think this motherfucker was Bill Gates. Like, nah, homie, you go to jail, you in there. You losing everything, you just like I'm losing everything I got, but you don't give a fuck. Like, you fuck these goddamn police on my, like, I couldn't see myself saying it unless I'm already in handcuffs going.
Bruh. Bruh, but then they always have the police are they treat us bad too. I remember one time a cop cussed me out, and I'm like, that's your story?
Right. You got cussed out
by a cop.
I got cussed out by a cop just for standing somewhere. Like, yo, get the fuck out of my way. Like, damn, G. Like,
you gotta worry about harsh language, and we gotta worry about our damn life.
You know what I mean? Like, even if we don't take it to the level of death, right? It just takes it to the level of harassment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Profiled.
Yeah.
To be a black person not doing nothing is still more dangerous than being a white person doing nothing. Yeah. And that's why I feel like people should have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Because if someone's doing nothing, that person should feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
And these damn officials, these Congress people don't. I mean, they're always talking about this. Oh, we gotta pass this George Floyd Policing Act. If George Floyd's death wasn't enough to pass that act, there's nothing will.
That's because we have two groups saying the opposite things, man. Like what was it's only logical to us because we're not politicians.
Mm-hmm.
To a politician, our logical thinking isn't logical because it's not profitable.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. It's very logical. It's not profitable.
Exactly.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, to that person, it doesn't seem logical.
They don't. Yeah, and they're far away from what's going on.
It doesn't affect them. It can take forever to pass a bill for them
because it keeps them in their seats.
So. Right. It's the reason that people push hard, but they don't vote on it until after elections and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, if something needs to be done now, it should be done now. If you tell me this right here can help save lives tomorrow, then why is it not being signed today?
And then you have to understand too, like, jail is money.
Yeah.
Prisons are money.
Yeah, even though there is a lot less private jails in our country nowadays, but the private jails will house the most prisoners, excuse me.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a big sector. Prisons are profitable.
Yeah, it's a huge sector. Huge sector.
They can tell you who going to jail when you're in elementary school.
You know what I mean?
They can like, oh, this person's got a high chance because they didn't pass this test and all this.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so. And I heard this from a teacher. They based on certain tests and certain grades in elementary school. That's how you know how many prisons to build when this section of kids grow up.
That's crazy. I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Yeah, a teacher told me that shit.
I don't want to believe that to be true. I hope that teacher smoke weed. A lot of teachers smoke weed.
She was like the number of prisons they can tell from childhood.
What test can you give a kindergartner?
I don't know.
Oh,
like those what do they call them? At the end of the year tests, whatever the fuck they call.
For a kindergartner, watch him. That motherfucker cut out of the lines.
Yeah,
he can't stay in the lines. He's gonna be a crazy one.
Yeah.
Now, I can see if you told me like they knew the kids like history, like who their parents were and what their parents did, that type of thing I can see. But just offer some testing in school, man. Bruh. Come on, G.
They be looking at these kids early, especially in whatever neighborhood you in.
Yeah. Damn,
hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I'm pretty sure they do look at the family history.
I feel like I was on the top list in that motherfucker. I was up there, top 10 for sure.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out St. John Parish, man. Yo, that's crazy, G.
Yeah, it's sad.
Crazy, man.
But I'm pretty sure it's only in certain schools they do it in.
You know? Yo, I know we ain't got too much TikTok left on the clock, but man, how you feel about Deion going to Colorado?
I like it. He putting his foot down there. He ain't taking no prisoners because he telling them recruits that was there last year that they only won one game. He not fucking with them.
Yeah, he just had Wayne.
Y'all better, huh?
He just had Wayne on campus.
Yeah, I saw that. And he didn't even know. He was in the locker room. He was like, oh, shit, this the locker room?
Yeah, Wheezy.
But, yeah,
he got 5 recruits off of that alone. He picked up 5 people for having Wayne around him alone.
See, here's the thing though. His skill positions,
are
they're locked. Quarterback, receivers, DBs,
fire.
Running backs, good.
That O-line, D-line.
Now that O-line, D-line is where they're gonna win the game at.
Yeah.
How are they?
Right. Because them big boys, they going to Alabama, LSU.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They going to SEC schools, baby. Like you know what I mean? You went to another conference, but you're not SEC conference. You know what I mean? Like that's why I feel like he had a chance. Because a lot of those teams don't have the O-line, D-line.
Yeah.
It's not just going to be them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look at like Georgia, Alabama. Those guys, huge guys in there.
I'm curious what his son does as quarterback.
I'm hoping he can still translate because
I'm hoping
different competition.
Yeah.
It's different DBs,
you know what I mean?
In those Power Fives than it is in those HBCUs.
I'm hoping he ball out, man. I'm wishing him definitely the best. You know what I'm talking about? I'm still not, I just wish Deion never said that he came to save the HBCU community. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't say that, you perfect. You know what I mean? You did everything you did, got out, did your shit the right way, and you contributed. You know what I mean? Just the initial. You first got there, that one fucking line, bro.
Yep.
That was a lie. I gotta call you on that one lie, B. I ain't knocking you. Love Deion, man. Prime time.
Yeah.
21. I still picture prime time, high stepping, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Playing street football, you get a pick, and so you bust the prime time on them, G.
And most of these kids weren't even born.
Yeah.
These kids weren't even born when he was doing that.
All right, their parents talk about Deion so goddamn much. Man, if your dad or your mom like sports, and they of age, they gonna talk about
no Deion Sanders.
Prime time. I remember watching prime time this. I remember watching prime time that. Shout out that boy Deion, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I can't wait till you get to like. I hope you can coach your old school one day.
Yeah, that's like if Kobe coached college basketball. You know how many recruits is gonna go to?
Yo, Kobe was gonna coach women's basketball.
Yeah, and you know how many top women's?
What? Everybody, the whole list. If there's 25 players on the team, the top 25.
Yes,
you going to Kobe?
Yes.
Goddamn right, man. Kobe, man. Shout out Kobe. Rest in peace, man.
Man, what you Super Bowl? Who you got?
Oh fuck, man. Honest, man. I'm gonna go Mahomes because he lost one and won one.
Yeah.
So I think he might win one. I'm a huge Travis Kelce fan.
Yeah.
Like I fucks with Mahomes, but Travis Kelce is a dog, G. And how he talk, I fucks with him. You hear me? I feel like Travis Kelce keep it real all the time.
Oh, yeah.
He could be in a lunch line, be like, do you want peas? No, I don't want peas today. But what I do want is some of them taters. I can see Travis Kelce being my type of person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I fuck with him and his brothers.
Yeah. Jason, shout out Jason Kelce too, man.
I'm thinking Kansas City might win it, but I'm a Jalen Hurts fan. I want Jalen Hurts to get it. For some reason, I feel like he wasn't getting the respect that he deserved. And I kind of want him to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. See, here's my thing, man. Like, Philly's based on the run. I'm not sitting here saying Kansas City has a great defense, but they have a not bad defense.
Mm-hmm.
So if Kansas City can stop the run and give the ball to Mahomes for more possessions, Kansas City's going to win this game. But if Philly can run the ball and eat up clock and take away possessions from Mahomes, then I'm going to say they got a chance. Because even if that does happen and the game's close, Mahomes still has the power to go down the field on a game-winning drive and take home the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, he has that confidence, that Tom Brady shit.
Yeah.
He has the confidence, you know what I mean? Like,
no, he does. He definitely does. Even when they lost that Super Bowl, he was gunning. He was still throwing him.
Yeah, he was still gunning.
He just didn't have that time to. They was getting to him.
Exactly. Tom Brady, B. But Tom Brady, if he get you to the end of the fucking game. You can say Tom Brady is trash for 3 quarters. But when he comes to the close game with Tom Brady with the ball.
He balling.
Watch out. 6 passes down the field like it ain't shit.
Yeah.
Like it ain't shit.
I hope it's a good game. I don't want no blowout. I don't want nothing. I want that shit to come down to the end.
If it's a blowout, it's gonna be a bad blowout by either team. Either Philly gonna show up and they can't do shit and they have to throw the ball. I think Jalen can throw the ball. That's first off. I think he just doesn't have the opportunities to do so. But it's different when you can't mix in that run. Like if Miles Sanders ain't running, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Gainwell, if he ain't pumping, or that run pass option, the RPO ain't moving for Jalen.
Yeah.
He got to throw that ball. We're going to see. Because Kansas City got some young DBs. They DBs young as shit. But they've been showing up so much in this playoffs.
Yeah, and one thing, Patrick Holmes, they got Tyrie Kill.
He don't need him. But fuck in the Super Bowl. Who gives a shit?
He'll able, but he don't need him. But the offense, like, he don't gotta wait for those downfield plays.
Yeah.
He can get the short passes going.
Man, I'm pretty sure we at this point in time, no one gives a fuck that Tyreek Hill's not on the Chiefs. Like he left them.
Yeah.
And they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, they'd still made the Super Bowl if he was there.
Yeah.
But it does not matter that he's not there.
And here's the thing. I told everybody it was like Mahomes gonna be exposed. I'm like, exposed what? They played without him before.
Come on, bro. Come on. Like, one of the best things to ever happen to Patrick Mahomes was that he got to play behind Alex Smith. And not saying Alex Smith was an amazing quarterback, but Alex Smith was a great move the chains quarterback.
Yeah.
Like with Andy Reid, like he coaches his quarterbacks to be smart. And that's like Dak Prescott could be an amazing quarterback if someone can coach him to be smart with his decisions.
I agree. Yeah.
Because he has everything else, but his decision-making at times is just horrendous.
Horrendous. That fucking whoever made that play, he just ran with that shit. I'm like, bro, if I'm a quarterback and somebody tell me to run that last play that they ran,
change that up.
Oh, bro, nah, we're not running it. We're not running it.
As soon as I heard Zeke at center, I'd have been like, nope.
And Zeke was like, all right.
It's one of the best things though, like, cause I'm a Saints fan, you hear me? And I'm gonna tell you right now, cause my best friends would say, like, when I was a kid, I was a 49er fan, right? Like I didn't appreciate the state I lived in until I left here young. So when I got to different state, like I became a huge Saints fan.
Yeah.
Because I was representing you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that was over 20 years ago. I've been a Who Dat Nation fan ever since. And goddamn it, I forgot my point. But I'm just so happy with the Saints now. Like I forgot completely the fuck I was talking about. But who that?
Shit, y'all, Sean Payton going to the Broncos.
Wish him the best, man. Thanks for the first round pick. It's a late first round, but fuck, it's the first round.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll take it.
All right, man. Let's end this shit.
Yeah.
I gotta go home and take a nap. I'm sleeping in the mud.
Tell them where they can find you at.
Find me on Instagram at Matthias_Dream. Find the podcast at Not So Common NSC.
NSC.
What else are we on? Follow us on Spotify, Not So Common NSC.
Yeah.
YouTube, Not So Common NSC. I'm loving the views.
Hey, what's the other one called?
Oh, the Clapper.
It's not Bust. What? Clapper.
Clapper. Follow us on Clapper, Not So Common NSC.
NSC.
Well, yeah.
Oh man, highlight me on Instagram. Be like Q, not the letter Q. CUE_the_songwriter on Instagram. Check out all my music on all platforms. Just The Songwriter. THE. The Songwriter. And peace and love, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, thanks for rocking with us. Peace, fam.
One love. One love.